Hello? Hello? OBS did some changes, so I'm making sure everything is fine. Aria, please. Aria, why are you so loud? Your speakers are so loud. As you can see, I did get Aria. I'm quite happy. It's been a while since I played some ZZZ though, and I want to play some story. And I should have been doing a lot of other things, but I've been so distracted with other games. Oh, there she goes again. Can't stop the grooving. Oh, I love these girls. Idols. Nalgong is coming out soon. Ooh, hold on. Forgot to put something on. Hold on. 1 second, and then we're gonna just go straight into the story immediately. Okay. Where's my headset? Alright. Aria, I know you want to keep grooving, but it's time for us to go on an adventure together. Oh, it's you, Junior. Did you need something from me? What's up? And there goes my phone. My internet on my phone went out again. Oh, this old phone. Keeps doing that. Have to restart it. Not restart it, restart the app. Actually, there's something I wanted to ask you, Senior. Oh, you're asking about that? Well, since I flunked our arithmetic, cramming at the last minute wasn't gonna cut it anymore. So I asked Junior Wise to tutor me. Wise tutoring you, Senior? What do you mean? I tell Fufu about my recent observations. When Wise goes to see Fufu, he often brings snacks. No matter how you look at it, Wise seems more like the one asking for favors. And Senior, you were answering everything so smoothly just now. Wow, I can't believe you figured that out. You siblings combined must have like 1,000 tricks up your sleeves. So what happened? Alright, I'll tell you. It's about the perception technique. Although Shifu taught Wise the perception technique already, the flow of energy in his body hasn't been smooth, so I'm trying to figure out a way to help him. He didn't tell me anything at all. Hey now, don't worry, your brother's just moving at his own pace. Even if you're blood relatives, everyone's different, you know? It's just that Junior Wise said he didn't want to hold you back. Plus, after Ferox caught you both in the hollow, he got pretty spooked. He was worried that when you need his help in the future, he wouldn't be able to step up. That's why I helped keep it under wraps. Is there anything I can help with to improve that? He's been making crazy progress these days. He'll get the hang of it in no time. Just act like nothing's up, okay? Oh, if you got time, could you grab me some... Wait, oh, I thought she was gonna start asking for snacks again. There's an old recipe from the Yunquei Summit that combines Wu-Tang... Is it Wu-Tang? Wu-Tang root with other herbs into a paste to make meridian flow patches. They boost blood circulation and flow... Wait, is this the story or did I accidentally choose something else? No, it is story. Oh, let's go. Oh, I'm going the... Wait, am I going the right way? Seems like it. Wait, where is it? Above? Oh, okay, there we go. Peace herbal. Chobo isn't near the shop entrance. Is he grabbing medicine aside? Come to think of it, I can faintly hear voices coming within. Calm male voice. Auntie Fang, I had no idea your husband and Grand Shifu were fellow disciples back in the day. An unexpected bond. That's right, even though... Oh.
An expert of ancient texts and herbal tones is here to help you mend your body and soul.
Excuse me? Ah, such a shame about young Yijuan. Gone too soon. I heard she exhausted her life force using the Qingming sword to save Waifei Peninsula. The Qingming sword is a legendary weapon beyond compare. To harness such power, one must be willing to pay the price. It hasn't been easy, that's for sure. But from what you just told me, the Qingming sword has found a new master. Looks like Yunquei Summon's legacy is in good hands. Yes, that's very good indeed. Your medicine is ready. Please take care. Sounds so... Why you sound so old? Junior Bell, what are you doing here? I'm here to pick up some medicine, and I just realized my mouse was in the way. Nothing major. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. So I'm here to get some medicine. It's an old problem. What are you here for, Junior? Sorry, but we're currently out of Wu-Tang root. Next week, restock. Please come back then. Why does he sound so... like... exhausted?
Herbal tea steeped with tradition. Hand-picked herbs, time-honored blends to soothe the body and refresh the spirit.
What the heck is... and my phone did it again. Yo, come on. Hey young lady, don't worry. You can ask around Silum Bay. The Wu-Tang root grows by the water, and while it's used as medicine, us locals often dry it out and use it in dishes. But using Wu-Tang root as medicine isn't quite the same as using it for food. Not sure if that'll help for you. I mean, it's worth a shot, wouldn't it? Junior, you must be after the Wu-Tang root to make Meridian Flow patches, right? The kind used for food should be sufficient. It's just that older Wu-Tang root are better, and if you haven't seen them in person before, they can be tricky to identify. You don't mind if I come along with you? You're the best, senior. Let's go then. Off to can't I just... yes. Wait. Fast travel. Oh, hello. It's Dante Mello. Hey, Belle. I'll bring you to Silum Bay. I want to buy some Wu-Tang root. You need Wu-Tang root? I just said that. We've got plenty at home. My mom tried a bunch. Oh, that stuff's bitter. Tastes awful if you ask me. We're buying this for medicine, not as a snack. Oh, that sounds okay then. Oh, come over to my place to get them. You fixed my toy before and I won't charge you anything. Plus, it's better if you take more. It saves me from my mom trying to force them in on me every day. It's in this box down here. Hold on, let me move these things off the... ugh. Several giant centipedes land on Mello's arm, and both Senior Yi and you instinctively rush to help. Senior Yi brushes the centipedes off with his sleeve, but you aren't as nimble and get a nasty bite on your wrist. Ooh, that's not good. Ouch, that big bump looks painful. I'm so sorry, Belle. It's my fault you got hurt. I got careless. I'm glad that you just didn't get bitten. Junior, you were quick to react back there, but since you usually live in the city, you probably haven't dealt with these critters much. You can't be grabbing centipedes with your bare hands. Luckily, you're not allergic, and I just applied some ointment. Should be healed up in 3 or 4 days. Hold up, don't hide your wrist in your sleeve. That won't help it recover, and the sleeve rubbing against the swollen area just makes it even worse. Doesn't want anyone to know about the embarrassing time she tried to grab a centipede with her bare hands. It's hardly embarrassing. Mello, do you happen to have any gauze at home? Mind bringing some over? Show me that wound first. I'll patch you up, then you can put your sleeves back down. I was wondering earlier why you need Meridian Flow patches when you already mastered the perception technique. Now it makes sense. You were preparing them for your brother, weren't you? Mm-hmm. Keep everything that happened today from Junior wise, don't worry. My lips are sealed. Senior Fufu and Junior Yinhu might tell you to just tell the truth, but me? I have a younger sister too, so I know there are things that are actually hard to talk about with family. Oh, so you have a little sister? We actually know because we did the event. Little bit of a spoiler for myself, but whatever. But at least by then I'll know what happened, what made him like that. Yeah, we joined the sect together as kids, but unlike me, she was far more talented. You're being too modest, senior. I'm not being modest here. I used to slap on those meridian flow patches all the time back in the day. That's how I got so good at picking out the right herbs. As you are talking, Mello comes running back. Senior Yi first treats your wounds, then helps you pick out Wu-Tang roots. Alright, we're all done here. Let's get back to the Suaben Temple. Big Sis Bell, come hang out with us again sometime. Sure thing. Fast travel. What? What's up, Wise? Excuse me. Wow, where did you run off to just now? I tried calling, but you didn't pick up. Shoot, my phone was on silent. The inventory of the video tapes at home wasn't adding up. I eventually found out that you had stuck the records on the HDD, so everything's fine now. Sorry, Junior Wise. I was just at Peace Herbal picking up some medicine. I ran into Junior Bell there, and she helped me sort the herbs. I'll hand the Wu-Tang ring to Senior first, so you don't have to worry about it. Thanks, Senior. After that, Senior Yi leaves. Senior Yi went to Peace Herbal to get medicine? Could it be that he's having some trouble sleeping? You know about that too? Oh, I heard about it from Senior Yi who. It seems like Senior Yi's problem isn't just inside. Goodness, I can't talk. Hold on. Is my mouth moving? Because the app keeps bugging out, so I'm a little worried that my mouth isn't really moving when I'm reading. Seems okay. My phone. Frick. Damn it. Got my phone. Hold on. Yeah. It's A-okay, don't worry. It's fine. Instance of being a light sleeper. He's been having constant night terrors. Is something bothering him? You're usually so talkative. Didn't you talk to Senior Yi while getting herbs? Oh, is that so? Uh-oh. Another woman for him to flirt with. A sister, you say? Is that so? Damn it. Is that so? Since we're all part of the same sect now, perhaps we will have a chance to meet in the future. It's almost time for Fufu's arithmetic tutoring session. Belle, I should get going. Yeah, you better hit those books hard. Yeah, I know. Wait, what do you mean I should study hard? Senior Fufu is the one who should be studying. I'm heading out now. Bye. Ooh, he almost caught on to us. Whoa. Well, I guess because I've been upgrading the temple, there's like now people signing up to train. That's pretty cool. Wise is looking over a message from someone, his face turning serious, the kind of look that says, here comes another tough job. Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn around and walk away. Good timing, Belle. Frank. Talk about bad timing. The mayor sent a message earlier saying, give me a call when both you siblings are together. An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away? We should, that's for sure. Simulated signals from the city administrative surged to an encrypted line. After a few seconds of whispering white noise, a familiar image and voice emerged from the audio-visual device.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Waifei Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Waifei Peninsula. Do you have any plans to handle it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the Exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Waifei Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Waifei Peninsula, and the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived. Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Waifei Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Waifei Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Waifei Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Waifei Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Waifei Peninsula before, so why'd they show up now?
Waifei Peninsula is a key porcelain production area, after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Waifei Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power struggle between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Waifei Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunque's summit can act directly this time. But for you, Phaethon...
Yes, Phaethon. A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground. The last disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand. The one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
To be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage. I spotted the name Obel Squad on the Defense Force's unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolda, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists in Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
Yeah.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolde and Obel Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
Taking down the Exalta as the Defense Force looks like this job won't be easy. But hey, we got to team up with Opal Squad again. Soldier 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Belle? And of course, a couple of new acquaintances where you crossed paths with before. But before heading out, we should let Sifu. Sorry, I'm fixing my headset. Don't give me that. Shifu was all knowing. Look, I only knew because the mayor contacted me in advance. It seems that really is why you're here. Yunquei Summit is on good terms with the mayor, so we can't get directly involved. In Defense Force affairs, which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. Leave it to your disciple. Shaming the sect in the least is the least of your worries. The Exalters play dirty, and the Defense Force throw its weight around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That's why I have you act with the utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Swabian Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night rest here, and there's the famous thing, getting a good night rest. Excuse me. Sorry, hang. Little moment here. Ah, my goodness. Something was tickling my nose. Supposedly it means to help us work more smoothly with Opal Squad, but to test our compatibilities on Mayor's special envoys. Spent the whole afternoon tuning the HDD's device. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. Let's do it. Do not go gentle into that good night. In a dream made from electric impulse. Sorry, my phone. In a dream made from electric impulses and numerical signals in Mega's memory.
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point.
She used the freaking toy gun.
Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup! Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup!
Fall back, Orpheus!
Fall back. No. No, we have to kill it. Whatever it takes. Get back!
I'm from Yunquei Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone,
We can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back. So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything. I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the Meta School to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty, and stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again.
So, the person that we saw in the memory, I guess they uploaded themselves to the tail?
But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. It feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Oh, are we playing as her now? Captain Magus, squad member Orphe. I've been waiting for you here. We left the sniper to wait here all alone. That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphe. But you were the one who woke up late. I told you that was necessary system check and maintenance. Now, getting into position early to cover their squad mates is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Let's head to the operation briefing before the colonel scolds everyone in Opal squad for being late. Oh yeah, we're using them now. Oh, it's Seed! Before you actually see her out of the suit. Opal squad assemble! Salutes! Captain Magus. Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You? Seed? You're a soldier too. If you joined the squad, the scout Seed, you'll definitely be an honor scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past. Something about being in the scouts? If I weren't busy taking care of Seed SR, I'd absolutely be an honored member. What? What does that mean? Excuse me. Gotta turn off these notifications. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Captain, we've got about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for the operation briefing, depending on whether we're doing the one-handed or two. Let's hurry to the operation briefing, or we'll be punished as problem squad members before we ever get the chance to become honored ones. Oh, it's just right there. Sold. The members of Opal Squad are gathered around the commander table.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltis stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltis communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obel. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations.
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
What?
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obel Squad. Is that confirmed?
Pretty sure Trigger already knows, because Trigger is apparently Phaeton's #1 stalker.
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
You see?
Trigger
she knows
is right.
already.
There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obel Squad in the operation. Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
As much as I would like to play the characters for story-wise, I would like to play my characters because I haven't used them.
Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis. Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Obel Squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
Off-field or off-field, they can unleash. Oh, okay. I was just looking at the other screen. They can unleash different aftershock attacks based on their energy and recover bottled heat. With sufficient bottled heat, hold to unleash the EX special attack. Heat charge 0.
Blitz Squad in position.
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Copy, Captain Magus. Aegis reporting in.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important.
Can I hold?
Obel Squad handling the pickup.
Wait. Can I hold the button or?
They're very powerful.
Okay.
But also a very nice person.
Oh, so what sort of person are they exactly?
Let's save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle. The envoy and escort team are inside the building up ahead.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the Hollow?
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them. At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
Please, can I go?
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really?
Can't.
I just hope the captain doesn't end up chewing out the envoy later.
I can't. Can't open the map. I don't think there's chests anyway for me to find. Oh, there's Belle.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Holo Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Those are some long... Just call me Lord Phaethon. Oh, I'm
Hey,
probably not gonna say
everyone,
that.
forget the titles. Why don't you all just call me Proxy?
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obel Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
Sounds pretty
hero
cool.
working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments. But don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obel's mission or violate the Defense Force's principles.
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us. Obel Squad. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy. I don't think we've ever
nice
seen
praise.
anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
Old timer. Alright. Oh, Exaltus.
There are more enemies than we expected.
Agent Squad, report your status! Agent Squad, come in!
Oh no. Still no response.
Electromagnetic interference is pretty common in Hollows. I'm guessing from interference patterns. It might be the Exaltists intentionally trying to jam us.
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
This squad is pinned down. Agent Squad, do you copy?
I don't understand how Soldier 11 fights, I swear. This feels weird.
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest.
Agent Squad.
Speed and the others should be okay, right?
The fastest way to get comms back is to disable them.
Oh. Good. They were still talking. Oh, this one looks like it's...
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Oh, see.
Searching for the mission target.
Oh, they actually get to, they finally get to show her out of the mech. I don't understand seeds either, so let's see. After a basic attack, fourth hit, dodge, counter, assist. Press to activate falling petal slaughter. Sufficient steel charge. Press basic attack after a falling petal. Slaughter to have seed use falling petals. Massive damage. Okay.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ. Blitz Squad, do you copy? Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first, then regroup with the captain ASAP. I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
The area's all clear now! All those annoying pests.
It's good.
Come in, Blitz Squad. Do you copy?
What is she?
Seems that annoying signal interference is still floating around in the air.
The enemy control room is just ahead. It's packed with communications gear.
Oh.
Aegis Squad, come in!
Aegis reporting in! We read you loud and clear, Captain!
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment.
Cereals keep emerging from the miasma!
Sure how large and
Aegis Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
Roger! New objective! Shut down the ether transmission system!
Okay.
Remote support. In position.
Ooh. Trigger is so cool though. I like Trigger.
The
She's
ether
pretty cool.
transmission system has been shut down.
Great! That cuts off the supply of miasma.
Next, we eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point. Time for us to show them what we've got, Orly.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Blitz Squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
Roger! Aegis Squad has successfully secured a data copy from the control room.
Excellent. That about does it for our recon objectives. Meet up at the target location.
Copy that! Aegis out!
Ah, dang it. I thought they were done talking.
Huh?
Okay. I'm probably not gonna try and talk, freaking read, out loud everything. You can read pretty fast, so it's reading out loud
device.
is
Now analyzing.
what?
Network communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment
Hiya.
array.
Oh, hiya. Oh, I got a hammer
Using
now.
part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
Hiya.
You're amazing, Proxy!
You're not
I know.
secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Of course not.
Come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
This is actually a pretty nice hammer. Do you think they'll ever bring make use bamboo? Oh. Whew. Almost fell there. Okay, that was a little anticlimactic. Those sections are always kind of weird to me. Okay. Oh. Hooray! Grab that.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. I'm not gonna lie, they look pretty ominous.
Porcelumex? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Even if they're not all bad, plenty still played a part in this.
Mm-hmm.
That might be true.
But
most
some of them
ordinary employees were probably acting under pressure or coercion, right?
And what about you? Were you forced or pressured into becoming a proxy?
Hello? Okay, that was a little weird.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the Envoy for all her hard work, too. You were also amazing in battle. I was just doing my duty.
Okay. I don't know why, I just find it a little funny to see her just come out with her little freaking scooter. It's a pretty cool scooter though. I wish I had one.
Huh?
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex investigation.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Is the mech Seed Senior?
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs.
Oh, so kind of like Billy then? So he's like a really, really old model?
You carry the same scent as me, Proxy.
Huh?
You must be quite knowledgeable in this field. Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Huh?
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
Wavelength?
Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this. Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Feet, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Now we're all clear.
Oboe Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Pretty cool. Amid the thunderous stomps of heavy machinery and shrill, hysterical screams, Seed brings in the Exaltus captives.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice is about to begin. How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Someone stabbed this guy's butt cheek.
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Freaking psychopaths.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior, you've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
Exactly.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably, even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason. The miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers!
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes, too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
What?
Don't
Surprise.
speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porsalumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Wi-Fi Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Ooh.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either.
Hold on, I need to check something. Okay, I just wanted to make sure the other sections weren't they didn't have the mic on. Because if I did, I will be doubling, and I don't want to be doubling. Alright.
More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Yeah, and that's why we need to stop them before they do.
Did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point, but there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
They're very tsundere. The depths of the Lemnian Hollow, where even the Proxy's eyes couldn't pierce the darkness. The military's operation has started. You're to provide cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. But the defense force has overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately. With what little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the defense force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, we've already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine me. We still don't know much about who or what the Creator is. The Obsidian Division has temporarily taken over Sea Gaze Road as our base of operations. This will be our standing area for the upcoming mission. But there seems to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, let's report back to Isolde. Why can't I move? Oh, there we go. I was pressing the wrong keys. I will be right back. Okay. I'm back.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Obel Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltus lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Help!
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltus scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltus base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. Oh, by the way,
Whoops.
Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obel? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
You...
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
Oh, we got to meet him?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Oh, you don't look any special.
Huh.
Oh. I thought it was the general, just a lackey. You follow the adjutant. Adjunt's lead and head to Isol into Mayor General's tent.
Sir, your guests have arrived. Colonel Isolde, I heard that, Obel Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Wi-Fi Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Bell.
That's such a long-ass title.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
I've been in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunque Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Bell was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy.
I don't like this guy.
And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Bell is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Bell to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Bell's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the Mayor and Yunque Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
I'm really sorry, Bell. You came here to help and this is how you're treated. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. Major General Lorenz was a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital 11 years ago and was promoted to a general after its fall. Over the years, he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. I'll be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then. Magus has always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is, you can count on us. Whether it's Obel Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier, we'll give everything to protect you. After briefing you on the military operation, Isolde takes her leave. Talk about rude. Yep. Restrictions are going out and contacting the outside world. I might as well be a prisoner. But if we're gonna be heading down Slavery Temple for a quick break, they shouldn't stop us, right? Will they actually try to stop you for going to... Sorry, orders above, you're not allowed to leave. I don't know who you are, but there's an argument to be had. Orders are orders. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers.
Huh?
You okay there, Belle? Comrade Belle is a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Miss Belle got taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where the soldier is coming from. You understand, Crimson Gloom. So they actually won't let you leave completely at all. Huh.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Solda explains the Major General's orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious Phaethon locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible! What a shame. I never thought the legendary proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics. My apologies, Proxy.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Yfei Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
Huh?
So she is technically a robot, I guess? So is Trigger and Soldier, they're like androids or something? I really gotta look that up. Mobile Squad is all here. Alright, time to start routine maintenance. Mercury. Oh, it's the little Bang Boo. What? I think Seed knows. It's a little strange. You confirm that the military really is restricting your freedom and movement of the Opal Squad. You then return to the tent to rest. The tent offers some cover. The soldiers' gazes and re-establish a connection with the HDD brings a small sense of relief.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Of course, Fairy's gonna attack Wise.
You really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
All right, you two, enough arguing. I'm just the pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, First Assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
I saw some new data with my ion plants in the Hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Perry.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your Master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the Hollow to me and Opal Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
The bed beneath you feels so foreign, you hardly rest well that night, but as with all things, it eventually passes. The commotion rises from the outpost beyond the tent. What's going on? That's Orpheus and Seed's voices. Let's go check on what's happening. What happened to the Bang Boo? Yes, Captain. The Bang Boo squad seems to have been attacked. I received the Bang Boo's distress signal and rushed over. What about the soldiers in that squad? They were all lying there covered in blood. I mean, they're not breathing, kind of lying there. Oh. Let's pay our respects. This Bang Boo probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy. But it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? I can do it. Proxy, you know how to fix a Bang Boo? Please help this little guy. Leave it to you. Oh, Oh. Kind of forgot about this little puzzle. There we go. Footage restored. Images from the center panel. Data port.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma! Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms? They're coming closer. And they're armed! We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. More at 5 o'clock. Oh, is it the Exaltis troops in disguise?
Okay. Profanity filter on the Bangul. Pretty cool.
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive.
Okay, I know this is a serious situation, but it still made me laugh.
What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight? Ethereal or monster, just take them down. Reporting in. We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right. We need backup.
White noise grows louder, skipping ahead.
And just as the Overseer said, even a miracle like a resurrection is nothing for the Creator!
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry, my joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator!
The footage ends abruptly here. The Bang Bull recording the data seemingly couldn't hold on any longer. The dead, but they're dressed in military gear from the old capital, stuff from 11 years back. They truly are dead returned. Could they be the ghosts of those old soldiers if they're shooting at their own squad mates? They're not undead, more like some kind of miasma creature. Still, the fact that these creatures take on the form of former Defense Force soldiers means their creator. The enemy's knowledge of the Defense Force might be beyond our imagination. Besides, yesterday's recon mission went perfectly. We didn't let any cultists escape, so there's no way the Exaltis should be aware of our progress. We need to report this to Isolde. Let's go, Proxy. Unless you guys have a mole in your midst. And I feel like it's our general dude, honestly. He does not seem like a good type, just like that police guy. Police captain or whatever. Together with Obo Squad, you brief Isolde on what you saw in the footage.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obo Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunquei Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Obel Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please don't betray the trust the people have placed in the Defense Force.
Of course, I get another bot in the chat. Well, anyways.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obel never fails a mission.
The operation has too many objectives. First, to gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate key exalted bases. Get ready and move out. In a surprise attack, every second counts. We'll do this and then I'll probably switch to League of Legends for a bit for the rest of the night.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltists' main base.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
Sorry, I was fixing my mic.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there?
You're doomed.
Thugs blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our Master's return.
See, don't go darting.
Can't see.
Circle them!
Whoa, where did I go? Wee. Answering the wrongly usually killed soldiers or rising in public fights. But the defense loyal will fight for the overseer on the ranks. The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard, but then what they see is a sight of allied uniforms.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obel Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
That doesn't sound right.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important? I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist base been completely cleared?
Several creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
What?
Bunch of fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obel, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
I've been standby for a long time.
Bunch of idiots. There really nothing else around here? Oh, don't get stuck. Invisible things.
The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Oh yeah, look at them. They look like...
Second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Oh, I thought that was a chest.
Hopefully we can still find some useful documents and materials.
With the document detected on this device assessing, we may be working with porcelains, but they aren't exactly saints. They're sacrificing everything for profit. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. The truth is, the file ends there, without warning. It's a record of the hardware being moved, but the mission data cannot be retrieved. Damn it, of all places, data had to be missing at the most crucial part. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city? Just what have these Exaltists learned? Nothing but a distraction they planted on the purpose to mislead us. Still, it's clear that the Exaltists remnants were spooked by the Major General's eunuch acting so recklessly. That's why they moved the key data early. Guess we have no choice but to press on. I swear, he's a freaking bad guy, just like the captain.
Have appeared.
Elite targets. Just the kind of fight Obel Squad's been waiting for.
Oh, okay, I think that's... I think I'm doing it right? I'm not sure yet.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
Lucro? He's here?
Major General Lorenz.
Oh.
You're here in the Hollow. In person?
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said, you're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumec Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
He's a bad guy. I know he's a freaking bad guy.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
And I will be right there to pull the trigger.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. One of Porcelumex's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness. Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obel's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Somewhere in the Limian Hollow, illuminated by flickering candlelight. They're out in the open. No flickering candlelight here. Great Overseer, the Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They've wasted enough time on meaningless distractions, and the foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore, though the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely, if that greater purpose is an audience with the Creator. I know you have other intentions, but you still open the path to the Creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wondered any confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I've heard were true, without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the Creator for you. Which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But Phaethon is with the defense force right now, and that one's a real handful. Not the type to let things go easily, and that elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed that youngster may be an unexpected variable, but we already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the Creator refine us. Cheers and laughter echo from the military camp, which has been quiet the past few days. Why the defense force are base so lively? What's going on? Let's ask around and see what the soldiers know. Arrogant soldier. New face, not in uniform either. You must be the outside help for the, what was it? Apostle Squad? Thanks for the brilliant leadership of the Major General and his adjutant, we secured an easy victory. Sure, you didn't land the big one, but you still played the part. Hey, what's with that look? We're celebrating our victory here. Don't be a buzzkill, okay? Nah, screw you, buddy. Oh, you're here too. Lucro. Welcome back, Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you return safely. Really laying it thick, huh? Such modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of the mayor in defense force matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority with the city administration. We owe it to the Major General's forces that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of Porcelain without incident. Assets Ferox had handed over to the Exaltus, which are in fact Porcelain's property. It's quite the haul. The Major General and I go way back. Oh, yeah, right, I forgot about that. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. I know I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader, and I also know there's been some bad blood between you and the Major General. But that doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you someone like you always brings value to the table, so naturally, I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. It's true that the certain individuals within the Porcelainix include Mr. Ferox and his team engaged in unlawful activities with the Exaltus. The shameful, pathetic Mr. Ferox is now in custody, and with the Major General's support, we've tracked down his subordinates who escaped into the Hollow. Porcelainix is clean of any further criminal associations. Sure. Regarding the so-called Obscura devices, while they were created through Ferox's dealings with the Exaltus, I'm not clear on the scientific work. Still, they're made of costly porcelain, so they belong to the company. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the defense force finishes assessing their risk. Their risk? Yes, the Colonel Isolde stated in the report that the Obscura could pose an extreme risk, even going so far as to order an evacuation of Wi-Fi Peninsula for public safety. It's gotten too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Wi-Fi Peninsula. Take care of yourself. Don't like any of these guys. Don't like them at all. These guys sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning. Next move? There isn't one. The Major General believes the key members of the Exalted have been wiped out and their base cleared. As far as he's concerned, we're already won. Never thought victory would come so easily. You've faced the Exalted more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable, but even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. As for the Obscura, Colonel Isolde is taking our intel. Is taking our intel and the risk posed by the sacrifices very seriously. She's already preparing to evacuate the citizens of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We'll stay on guard here to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated and all Obscura in the city have been cleared. It's thanks to Isolde's leadership that we were able to locate so many Obscura across the city before the operation began too. Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Proxy? I'm heading back to the camp with the captain. Want to join for a bit, Proxy? Despite your doubts, with cheers ringing throughout the night all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest by the fire lit with the two soldiers. As Opal Squad settles in their quarters, the troops are already preparing to celebrate. They're celebrating
Everyone,
way too early.
The Exaltis, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault. Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers. Cheer for victory! And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
What a kiss ass.
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will still be a threat until they're taken out. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquai Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Sr. would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
Huh? What? From Tops? Okay. Oh! It's Damien. You meet with Damien after dark and fill him in on what Lucro's doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltis stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquai Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquay Summit for assistance either. But if it's just to keep you safe...
It's all right. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Huh? Miss Savior? Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure suddenly springs out from behind him. Zhao!
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about.
Zhao!
It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from TOPS, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within TOPS? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's all right. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time, poor Salumix has clearly stepped out of line.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason TOPS has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior.
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style. He's determined to survive this brutal game. But he's also someone who never crosses the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Bell.
Miss Zhao, the Krampus member, turns away and walks off with Damien in tow. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. It's getting late. Let's head back to the tent and get some rest. We get to meet Zhao! We finally get to meet Zhao. That's awesome. Huh? What's up? What? Came away with the squad seem to invite you to a special nighttime operation. Huh? Follow us and you'll see. Huh? Move quietly and stay low, just like a sniper. See and Trigger quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe!
You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
You got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Lemon-flavored chips. I mean, I've tasted lime chips, I guess. I never tried lemon before.
Oh. Then why doesn't can't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
Oh, I just noticed that,
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Trigger, her, these things, her lights, they changed color. They were blue a little while ago, now they're yellow, right? Or is it just me?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility. A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in!
In the sea breeze of Waifei Peninsula, you team up with Obel Squad to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambush Orphe, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain. Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep? That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way. I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct. An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that.
They were once a person, I'm sure.
Can I trust you, Proxy? Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus. I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me. If Captain Magus and the others were here, but no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission.
Is she artificially made?
In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant.
Oh.
That legendary soldier's military code name was Magus.
So Orphe is a clone of Magus. That's why they're paired together, because that's technically what she was back then. Or like her body, I guess.
The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but they But you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me, over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel squad and you, the cool proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Oh. Jeez, such a complicated life, huh? Imagine what that's like, to know that you actually are a clone, and the weapon that you have is what you was cloned from. But not have the memory from that person. Like, you're your own. That's so complicated, wow. After a brief signal disruption, communication with the HDD is re-established. See what Wise and Fairy found out for us.
Fairy, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishuan Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Belle needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishuan Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the Defense Force find out.
Poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent. Come rescue her immediately. P.S. Keep a low profile and avoid any clashes with the Defense Force.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
This concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
All we can do now is pray that Yunque Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Huh? Oh! How convenient. Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely, you don't feel afraid. When you come to your senses, you're already being carried high up in the air by the bird's talons. Your body feels weightless like a feather, drifting in the air. One moment, then heavy like a stone, sinking in a lake the next. By the time you come back to your senses, you've already arrived.
I think I just had a dream. Am I dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
What the heck? How? Well, I guess it's easier to carry you if you're not. I don't know.
My disciple, Fufu told me poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent, and that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Belle's brother!
By the way, I'm here to...
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Belle just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Did Ishun Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of
He's
course, is
amazing.
our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Bell. What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
Except for one. You lay out the intel calculated by Fairy along with all accompanying accompanying suspicions and speculations for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the defense force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Bell get some proper rest first.
Oh.
What? Huh? Why did that open?
Hand over the proxy!
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Waifei Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Ishwan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Once again, you lay out the current intel and situation for both parties.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltists still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Exactly, you can't risk anything.
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
Oh, that's not
Warning.
good.
Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out. Opal Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquay Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Opal Squad would draw too much attention. I'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Opal Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Nice. So, before I continue that, it'll be basically tomorrow, because I will play more tomorrow. So we'll just hang out with Seed for now. I am gonna be right back. Which I'll be right back. And then we're gonna play some League. Some Aram. Hold on. Checking some things out real quick. Just getting rid of some stuff there real quick before I go AFK. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's time to say goodbye to ZZZ for today. And hello, a bit of Aram for tonight. For the rest of the night, basically. Because I want to play Aram. Hold on, I'm like still logging out of Zenless. Give me 1 second. Un momento, por favor. Alright. What are these guys? The heck are they watching? Okay. Wait, what's this? Don't care. Let's close that up. What's in the Mythic shop? And still no Briar stuff, no Aurora stuff. Makes me sad. But I am quite happy to have this banner. I kind of like it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, these are the last ones. The missing. I don't know if I could do that well enough. Anyways, let's queue up. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. I don't like any of these characters. I guess I could go her unless they let go of those characters. Oh, but I will grab a Morgana. Never mind. I won't grab a Morgana.
I always take my toll.
I kind of like
Blood or gold.
Kind of like her. She's pretty okay. I don't want to play Kog'Maw or what's her name again? Cassiopeia, whatever. I don't know. And I'm not good with Draven. I don't even know how to play that character. So I'm not gonna bother. Oh, those are some tanky boys. Those are some serious tanky boys. Definitely should get Executioner Blade then. Not Executioner Blade. What's it called? Rune Blade? Rune? Whatever. I'll look at the name as soon as I get in. Probably should build that first. Then start building everything else. Ooh. That's an insta grab.
A leader in life, a shopkeeper in death. My time in the Kinku did not prepare me for this. You will not be disappointed.
Wait, oh damn it, I did it again. I see you over there.
Minions have spawned. Shield it from yourself.
Let's freaking see. Chill, man, chill.
If I were out there, this would be over in an instant.
I've got values.
Has been slain.
I warned you. Crap. My fault. You can't.
I timed that wrong. Jeez, they had their ult already? Oh, they have their ult already.
What have you learned?
An ally has been slain.
Nice. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna die. Ooh, attack speed.
Fight for those who cannot.
I think I go this. Because they're gonna be they're tanky. They're gonna be tanky. So I need some armor. Pierce.
3 out of 10.
Jeez. Jeez, man.
An enemy has been slain.
Garen is not building to be tanky either, which is, I don't know, okay.
Some lessons cannot be passed from teacher to student. They must be experienced.
Well, that's done.
What's that? Oh, right, the effigies.
Though I no longer wield the ale of Erna, I still remembers what I taught her.
The fuck?
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
He went in real freaking deep.
Enemy has been slain.
Oh, nice.
I've got values. They stack up.
Take your shot.
Oh shit.
Slain an enemy.
Wow, that burst was crazy.
Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill.
I think that one better. Should I start building this, I guess?
Not enter battle unprepared.
Maybe collector? Shit, I looked away for a second.
Shut down. An ally has been slain. Enemy double
God, why am I the one getting focused?
enemy has been slain.
I forgot to use that. Ooh, jeez. Ooh, what is that? It's like a Baron, right? Kind of cool.
Slowly and without thought. If I were out there, this would be over.
Well, he's dead.
You've got a problem. I've got a price.
Feed the Poro. I can't be in front.
Get out. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Okay. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh my goodness, they're all more range though would be good, I guess.
Shut down. One that I upheld to my last. Are you still listening to this old man's rambling? Get back to fighting.
An ally has been slain.
Wow, she freaking does damage. Holy shit. Oh man, yeah. She's got great freaking, she got great abilities. Holy crap. Oh man, I should have gone for Collector probably instead. Maybe I should go for Collector instead, but I'm already building this, so it'll be dumb of me to sell what I have and then try to build a Collector. Yeah, they're gonna stack up so much, especially that Nautilus. Come on, just let me. Got it.
Aced. Another team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ooh. They would have definitely won with stacking. Look how huge the freaking guy was getting already. That Nautilus was gonna be impossible to kill. Holy crap. But the Zaya. Wow. Zaya was, she was blowing me up. Like I was nothing. Like, sheesh. I blew up so freaking fast, I'll blink, I'll be dead already.
You may now appreciate me.
Oh.
Fortune doesn't favor fools.
I haven't played Misfortune for a while. Really? A heal? Fine. Actually, yeah, sure. Surprise party, a moo. Well, that's a nice Soraka skin. This is a very nice brand skin, too. I've never seen that. Oh! I guess Gore Drinker.
Sure you can handle me, summoner?
Minions have spawned.
I know what I'm doing.
Kind of messed that up a bit because I was not paying attention. Oh, dang it. Oh my gosh, I'm already out of mana. I don't want to step forward. Ah.
As expected. Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I know what I'm doing.
They got their ult. Oh, I'm gonna die.
An enemy has been slain.
Attack speed.
Has been slain.
Nice.
As expected.
Damn, freaking Amumu stopped my ult. I need to remember that he can stop my ult. And so can him. His grab, the stuns, they all have a way to stop my ult. So I need to remember that. Ah, damn, freaking Darius focused me. Nice.
Going somewhere? Don't get cocky.
You've got dangerous eyes.
Worth. Oh. No. Damn it.
Handle me, summoner.
Rampage. Shut down. Killing spree.
Not a problem.
Rampage.
The fun begins.
There they go, putting on the line.
Step 2. As expected.
Damn it. Oh my gosh, what the heck hit me? I'm dead. You have a shackle? Shackle? I forgot. I forgot we had a shackle. Oh, he's dead. No. Death by snowball. I didn't mean to put that. You're gonna pay for that. Oh, fucking Amumu. Oh, I'm so freaking dead. I am so dead. Wow, the amount of focus on me was ridiculous. To be honest, I don't even think I'm the threat. The Morgana is the threat. And the Caitlyn. The Caitlyn is doing more than me. But no, let's focus on misfortune.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
Oh, I got the stupid brand bullshit on me. Come melee and gain? Hell no. How would I want that?
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Step two.
You won't do it? No balls on you.
I know what I'm doing.
Wait, what? What was that? What killed me?
Has destroyed a turret. Perimeter secure. Your team has
Huh?
destroyed an inhibitor.
I'm confused. I don't know what the heck killed me. Oh, for a second I thought they were inside. Kind of looks like they're clipping. Oh, they got. Yeah, that's good.
Set sail.
I'm coming. I'm coming. What is that?
So you can handle me, summoner.
Has destroyed a turret.
There. Victory! I wasn't even the problem. Why they had such focus on me? What the heck, man? Like, jeez. Look at the Caitlyn! Look at the freaking Caitlyn! And the Morgana. The freaking Morgana was just dealing the most damage. Didn't I get... Oh, yeah, there it is. Ooh. 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 Yes. A skin for her? I wouldn't mind. I don't mind Ash. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Leona. To be honest, I think I'm gonna be done for the night because I did not sleep very well. And I want to try out a Menaton and the AFK lullaby from Shy Lily. And I'm also hungry. Like really hungry right now. something about having a little bit of a small snack. That way I don't feel like I'm starving right now because I didn't eat a lot of dinner. And I'm gonna get ready for bed because I am really tired. I've been tired all day. Surprised I have a little bit of energy focus right now to be playing this. And tomorrow I'm gonna play more. Yeah, because tomorrow's my day off, so I'm gonna play a little bit of Zenless, and then we're gonna play more of this, of League. Maybe some World of Warcraft too. I don't know. We'll see how. Depends how much I play on the other games. But until then, I will catch you all later. I'm glad that OBS did not mess everything up, and I will have to redo all my settings and everything. So yeah. Good night.